Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, July 16th. Today is a very special day for me. If you're Catholic, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's my saint day. In Spanish, it's el Día de mi Santo. So what saint day means, it's a saint that you were purposely named after for a specific reason. Maybe that was your mother's favorite saint, or you were born actually on that saint day and so she's going to name you after that saint. It could be for many different spiritual reasons. Maybe that saint did a special thing in that person's life and she felt like I owed this saint by naming one of my children after her, or that you just have that same name as that saint and maybe you weren't named purposely after that saint, but you share that same name, so that becomes your saint day. But my mother purposely named me after La Virgen de Carmen, the Virgin of Carmen, or some places called the Virgin of Carmel. She purposely named me after her, so it's extra duper special for me. So yeah, so it's every July 16th. It's celebrated in many Hispanic countries, and it means pretty similar. It means similar stuff in some countries. It might be the patron saint of the sea, the patron saint of this specific reason or this specific position. But a lot of Hispanic countries celebrate it. That's their patron saint, or it just is just near and dear to their hearts. So yeah, I'm going to put a photo of the different countries that celebrate La Virgen de Carmen, the Virgin of Carmen, and what it means to them. What patron saint is it for them? What is La Virgen de Carmen for them? Is it the Virgin Saint of the Sea that helps all the fishermen and all those stuff? Or what it exactly means? So I'm going to put a photo of what countries celebrate it and what the patron saint is for them. And then I'm going to put a photo of La Virgen del Carmen, the Virgin of Carmen. So yeah, so my mother has always celebrated it for me. Of course, she knows she celebrates my birthday just as much. It's the day that she had me, that she gave me life. And so my birthday is totally special, but it's just nice to have a saint day, which is almost equally as special. So she would always celebrate it. She'd give me a kiss. She'd take me to the church. She'd have the priest give me a blessing. And she would always give me a spiritual gift. She would sing a little song, but it was just a song that she made up, words that came from her heart, that was like the Mañanitas, but just authentic to her own original words, because La Mañanitas more so comes from Mexico. So a lot of Mexican people sing La Mañanitas, but many countries have adapted La Mañanitas, so we love it and enjoy it just as much. So yeah, so she would do that and take me to the church, like I said, get my blessing, and she would give me a spiritual gift, whether it was a scapulary. Scapulary is like a string. You could wear it around your neck or around your wrist, and it has two square things, either with the photo of the saint that you were named after or you share the same name with, and then one was Jesus on the other square or something to that effect. Or she would give me like a plaque with a prayer on it. Mostly it was the Our Father prayer. It's like everybody's favorite prayer, or with the scripture on it, or with some inspiration or encouragement of faith. But she would give me a spiritual gift, as well as, like I said, taking me to the church and giving me a blessing. So it was a very special day for me and her, and that she celebrated me and taught me all about the whole reason of why I was named after La Virgen del Carmen, the Virgin of Carmen, and all that good stuff. When I married my husband and we first moved to Mexico, that's why I have the series Our Life Living Abroad. We lived in Mexico for like 9 months. My mother-in-law, she came up one day in my room, and it's just swept by my mind. I don't know how. And she started singing Las Mañanitas. And at first I was just waking up and I'm thinking, oh my God, does she think today is my birthday? Because it was July 16th. So I'm thinking maybe she thinks that I said my birthday was July 17th and not January 17th, because I was completely starting to wake up and confused. And so I was so happy, but I was like, do you think it's my birthday? She goes, no, it's your saint day. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, how did you space out like that? So I was so touched, and her gift to me was the scapulary. And so my mother and my mother-in-law always made this day special. And like I said, either I was taken to get a blessing or they said a prayer with me and wished me many blessings, but I always would get a spiritual gift. And now my mother and my mother-in-law are not here. They actually been gone for a long time. So I pretty much just have celebrated it myself. Like my husband will make a special spiritual dinner, like maybe we'll have fish, since that's really spiritual for us. Or, he'll give me a big hug, or he'll play the mañanitas for for me or something, or he'll buy me like a cross, also a spiritual gift. So we just kept it up on our own that way. This year, for some reason, I think because I'm going through severe depression and our life, our family dynamic has changed, health issues, car issues, just all kind of deep issues that have really taken me to severe depression. I think it became really nostalgic this year. Sorry if I don't have a lot of lighting. It looks clear to me, but it might be a darker thing to you. But yeah, it was really nostalgic this day because I just was thinking about them and how special they made this day for me and how they gave me those gifts and made sure I always had a blessing and stuff like that. And I didn't have them. And even though I've been carrying it on myself with me and my husband and my children, it was just special, you know, when they did it as well because they were mothers and they totally understood the saints and how much it all meant and how special it was. And it was like I really needed them to be here this year, even though I've carried it on and I've loved sharing that tradition with my family and how much it means to me and all that stuff. It's kind of like I wish they were really here to do it one more time, like with me. And so I woke up really nostalgic. I cried for a little bit, you know, getting dressed. I was crying. Last night I was thinking about it and crying. And I cried throughout the day and I thought, oh my God, everybody was working and nobody was going to be able to take me to the store to, you know, get anything or do anything. And so I thought, I just really want, I haven't bought me a spiritual gift in a while. My husband did a cross last year and then the chain broke and I was lucky enough to save the cross, but I need a specific chain for it. And I just felt like I needed to buy, I have a lot of spiritual gifts. For Christmas, my godparents gave me a rosary, which is another spiritual gift they can give you. So, you know, I always buy a little something or we celebrate it and make it real special, but I felt like I just needed a spiritual gift to buy me something new and different. And so I thought I just got in my husband's Yukon, which I hate driving the Yukon. I love the Yukon, but it's just, it's big. The Yukon is a big truck. And so I hate big trucks, but I thought, okay, I got to get out of the house, get out of this funk, and just continue to make it special like I always have. So I went to Ross to see if they had something there. They really didn't. Not earrings, not necklace, not bracelets, not nothing. So I thought, let's go to Walmart. Walmart definitely has a lot of spiritual stuff. So I went to the jewelry department and I got this necklace. I needed a chain that was strong. I can't deal with those thin, small chains. They break. That's why the one that my husband gave me, it was from J.C. Penney's. It was good quality, but it just snapped on me and I almost lost the cross. I would have just lost it if I'd have lost the cross because it was blessed and everything. So I found one with the thicker chain. I don't know if you can see it. And the cross is silver and gold because I love mixing silver and gold. Let me bring the camera, see if you can see it. It's a beautiful cross. Again, I love the silver and gold mixture, and I love that the chain is silver. So I got that. This was $20 at Walmart. I mean, they had a lot of different ones, but like I said, a lot of the chains were really thin and fragile. And for me, because a lot of times I don't take my jewelry off, so it has to be something that's strong. And so I was happy to find this chain that's really, really strong. And then I got these hoop earrings, which you guys all know if you've seen my videos. I love, love hoops. I'm a typical Latina. I love the hoops. I have other style of earrings, of course, plenty of other styles, and I love wearing them. But my favorite of all times is the hoops. So I found these hoops that have the cross with the diamond likes. So let me see if I can get it close there. So I thought that was perfect because it was a perfect style that I love and it had crosses. So I thought that I was just going for a necklace, but I ended up finding something extra. These were $48 at Walmart. It's like sterling silver with gold plated over it. And so as long as it's sterling silver, I'm good, even if it has gold plating over it. But it definitely has to be sterling silver in the base of it. So yeah, so I feel really, really special. Usually I like to take these things, any spiritual gift that I get, and I like to take them to the church and have the priest bless it. But with COVID, it's really hard. Church is back in session pretty much, but people are still doing the distancing, which they should. And I think people are still wearing masks, and I think you can have like 100 people. I don't know when the vaccination came through, if they were able to open back as normal. I don't know. I really haven't been back because I just been afraid to go back. So, I'm very completely and utterly spiritual at home. I read my devotionals, which is like reading our Bible. It gives you stories, but it backs it up with scripture. I read my Bible. I pray every single night. I like to meditate and have a special place with God. Yeah, I listen and sing spiritual music, all that good stuff. I do anything and everything to stay spiritually connected. So this is just part of who I am. So, yeah, so it's just a really special day. My husband had to do an extra job after work, but he texted me from work and said, "Happy Saint Day. I love you. God bless you," all that good stuff. And then he just came in and gave me a kiss because he has a friend that came over for a while. And I like it when, he has like a few friends, but his friends are dear. They're people that he's been friends with a long time, or they just really had a special connection. And they don't visit every day, because they have their wives and their children, their families that they have to tend to. Like he likes to tend to me and our children and our family life. That comes number one. It's completely all about us, but every now and then it's good to have a friend that you can sit with, have a couple of beers with, and talk with. And he's in his home, he's in the comfort of his home, he's in the backyard. So I thought that's fine. He wished me a happy Saint Day. I had a couple of wine coolers with him. Even though you think don't mix the alcohol with the spiritual, but it's like a fruit drink that does have some alcohol, but it's okay. In the spiritual world, we drink wine. So it's all in good faith. I'm not really a drinker. That's as best as I get. When I used to go to a club, which is not often at all in my life, or a certain celebration, the most strongest drink would be a brandy separator, which is more so with Kahlua and milk and brandy. So it really wasn't those out of this world alcoholic type of drinks. It was really like a creamy alcohol drink. But that's every blue moon when I would go to like a club or a celebration that served, that type of alcohol. But I've never really been a drinker. I'll drink like a beer if I see it really cold and it's a hot day. I'm like, give me a couple of sips of that. But I'm not a fan of beer. So the wine coolers, they're like I said, they're fruit with a little bit of alcohol in it, and it's just good. A whole box. He just got me a box the other day for this day. Actually, he got it for me yesterday for this day. And he made shrimp for me, which is like seafood. So all that ties into spiritualness. Just like fish, but he knows we haven't had shrimp for a while, so he made me white rice with shrimp. So it's kind of like we started celebrating it yesterday, and then it's kind of leading into today. And he got me my wine coolers, which out of the whole 12-pack box, I've only eaten 2 from yesterday to today. Drank 2 from yesterday to today. So I could drink like 1 or 2 at the most today, unless we're really having a 4th of July, then maybe I could do 4. But I'm not really a drinker. I just like it nice and cold and just enjoy the celebration with my family. So yeah, so we already had dinner together, and well, he didn't eat much. He was like snacking, but I was really hungry, so I ate the rice, and because it was leftovers, and I put it in the refrigerator. And so I thought when I came home from shopping, I thought, oh, I want some of that shrimp with rice. So I ate some, and I had a wine cooler with it, and we were sitting down chit-chatting. And then he had to go do a ramp for a friend. Well, not for a friend, it's my daughter's mother-in-law, but it's for her brother. And so I had to go do that. And I stayed here chit-chatting with my daughter about my St. Day and her wedding planning and all this other stuff. And then I did a video that I'm going to add to this video with me showing off my both cross hoops and my necklace. And I'm going to put that up on Instagram as well as here. So yeah, and he just came back home and he filled his ice chest up and he's sitting in the backyard with his friend just chit-chatting. I love when he has that time because he doesn't do it every day. So when he does that, I just feel like he deserves that. He works really hard. He already puts us first and already dedicated the time to me. So it's fine. So yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you. I've shared this many times. I think there's videos that I've done before on my Saint Day. So, and definitely check out my Instagram. My Instagram is Carmen Torres PR54. I believe that's what it is. I think that's what it is. So you can check it out, my little quick video of me going back and forth showing you my beautiful hoop cross earrings with my beautiful cross. And so check that out. And any other videos, you can follow me on Instagram and check out all the videos and photos that I upload. But I just wanted to share that with you. Uh-oh, my smoke alarm bell just went off. So I'm gonna go change into some comfortable clothes, make my cappuccino smoothie, and then I'm gonna watch some movies or some YouTube and just enjoy the rest of my Saint Day. But I just wanted to share this day with you guys because it's really, really, really meaningful and special to me. And like I said, I started off really nostalgic and crying, and I couldn't stop crying. I hate that thing. But when I went shopping with my son, he accompanied me, which I love. We both get a chance to get out of the house, and he knew how much it meant to me. And he's like, Mom, I'm so happy you found something for your Saint Day. And so and he got a couple of things, as well as some movies and some toys and stuff. And then I got 2 household things that I also needed. So we killed all these birds with one stone. So a lot of people, have that problem. So many YouTubers, and they don't know how to get rid of the sound. I have tried new batteries. They have tried new batteries. It does not work. The solution that I have in case you have this problem is when you hear that sound, get a broom or mop, whatever stick you can that reaches up, press it for a few seconds. Just don't press it and stop. Press it for a few seconds. Keep it pressed for a few seconds, and then it won't beep for like 8 to 9 hours, and then it'll do it again, and you're gonna have to do it again. So we already know kind of at what time it's gonna happen. So yeah, so if you have that problem, there's your solution. At least it'll give you an 8 to 9 hour break. I'm gonna go shut it off because it's annoying me. But yeah, I just wanted to share this day with you. And if you're Catholic and you celebrate your Saint Day, what is your Saint Day? Share all that with me in the comment section. And I would love to know. I know a lot of the Saints' Day. My husband has his Saint Day. San Jorge, his name is Jorge, and I know a lot of the Saints' Day. The Catholic Church gives you a calendar, but because we haven't been there because of COVID, I don't have that calendar. If I find an old one, I'll show you what a Saint Day calendar looks like. I thought I had one around here. It's from 2 years ago, but the Saint Days stay the same. So I'll show you what that looks like. But I'm definitely going to add a picture of all the different countries that celebrate La Virgen de Carmen, the Virgin of Carmen, or Carmel Day, or / Carmel Day, because it's both. And I'll show you a picture of La Virgen de Carmen, of the Virgin of Carmen, and then maybe I'll share some photos with me of this beautiful day. So just wanted to show you my collection of spiritual gifts that I've gotten through the years, either things that I've bought myself or things that have been given to me from family members, my husband's family, my godparents, stuff like that. These mean so much to me. I especially collect rosaries. I have always, since I was a little girl, loved rosaries. So I have plenty of those. So just kind of want to give you a little glimpse. This is one rosary. It's black with crystal like. It's really, really beautiful. And then we have this big, thick, long one that's like crystal as well. And then we have this one right here. These are like a hit thing in Mexico. People are really wearing these. They're really into them. My husband's cousins and his Aunt Margarita, which is my favorite in the whole family as far as his, aunts and stuff like that. We have a really close connection. And so they all, when we went on in 2017 and 2018, between both years, they gave me rosaries and stuff like this because they know how much it means to me and that I collect them. So this is not a rosary. This is like a necklace, but it has like this round plaque with stones. This one has like gold and like turquoise or blue topaz kind of stones. And then it has the Virgin on there, and it's on both sides. So if you wear it this side, you'll see it. If you wear it this side, you'll see it. So that's a really big hit there. Here's another rosary hiding underneath, and this one's black and gold. And then this is like a really beautiful silver one. This is actually from my father-in-law's passing when he passed away. My brother-in-law gave us each one of these, and so this one's really near and dear to my heart. It's just like all silver, and then we have another one right here, another gold and black. Then we have another one of those plaques that I told you that's really popular in Mexico. This one's like a choker. It's doesn't choke your neck like the typical chokers used to be, like the one in the back of here, but it's really close to your neck. It's more thicker and more fitted than a chain, so that's one of the things that they're doing. This is like a really beautiful burgundy one, and so it has the red stones and it has Jesus on it, and then it has him again with just different photos. So on each side there's always like a picture. This is actually a choker that I've had for a long, long time with the cross. I love wearing this like when I wear black and I want to just have like that choker look. This is so beautiful. I've had this for years. This one I got in my husband's hometown as well. And I believe this is the one that smells like, let me smell it. It smells like real roses. And so it has the Virgin on it as well, and on the other side it has Joselito. Joselito was a little boy in Mexico in my husband's hometown of Saguayo that died when he was around 14 years old. He died for believing in his faith and refusing to deny his Catholic faith and refusing to deny God. And he was killed in a very horrific way. They cut the bottom of his feet off, like the the very base of the feet, not the whole feet. And then they ultimately shot him. And I believe his godfather had something to do with it as well. It was back, was it the 20s or 30s? I can't remember offhand. Maybe one day I'll show you the story of Joselito. We have him by our front door. He's done so much for us. My son just loves him. It's his favorite saint because he officially became a saint a few years ago. And so my son has a bracelet with him and a necklace, and he has a shirt with his photo on it. And he just believes so much in Joselito, and it just means a lot to me. So yeah, this is a rosary with him. And on the other side, the Virgin and stuff. And then we have this like topaz stone one. This is really long, really, really long. This is probably my longest one that I have. So it's really pretty. Then this is another one that they gave me in Mexico. It's a silver chain with Joselito in it again. This one doesn't have anything on the other side, which is really weird because they usually have on both sides, but they didn't put one on this side. Has like the silver stones, which is really beautiful. This is just a necklace that my daughter gave me. I just hook it on here because it's the only place I have hooks. And it's not my stone, but she couldn't find my stone. My stone is garnet. It's like a blood red. This is a ruby, but she just got close to it, and I just really appreciate it. I think I got it for like a Mother's Day or something. This is another one of the plaques that has, I don't exactly know what this one is, but it has the Virgin here as well. And this is a really beautiful, it's so soft and it's squeezable. This like choker type of style, and it's just this really pretty shimmery gold. Then I have this bracelet, also the bracelet rosary. So instead of a rosary that's typically in a necklace, they also do the bracelets, and has a really peachy color. The balls are like a peachy color. It's really, really beautiful. I love it. And we have this one, which is like topaz and black. Then we have this one, this bracelet, which is like gold balls. The necklace that my husband got me after the autism march, after everything that I did, he wanted to gift me a special gift, and just like thank me for being the mom that I am and for taking care of our son and protecting him and everything this labor of love that I do with this march for him. So he surprised me with this necklace. So it says mom, and it has autism puzzle pieces and stuff. But my friend Caroline did get me a bracelet one. This one is another one that his cousins gave me. It has a topaz stone. Both photos on two different photos on each side. It's a brown choker. These my husband gave me as gifts between my birthday and Mother's Day. They're hearts, and it says, I love you to the moon and back. They're chokers as well. They're like the Tiffany chokers. They're not spiritual, but this is the only place I have to hang them. So I do have them in here, but they represent love. So then we have this other plaque. It has like a scapulary square pattern on the back. And then it has another picture on the front. And then this is just a regular chain that I have here. This is another one that I got in his hometown of Sawayo. It also smells like roses. It's a beautiful rosary. And then this is another rosary, just pearl-like, really beautiful. Then we have another crystal one right here. It's all crystal. Then we have really beautiful one. His aunt gave me this one. They're all blessed. She gave me this one. This is really special. It's kind of like a rope material with some taupe beading. I don't know if I showed you guys this one. It's a pearl rosary as well. And then this just is a regular necklace that his cousins gave me from over there. But these are all my spiritual gifts I have. That I have all hung up here. And then I have, of course, my regular jewelry over here. But this is my collection of mainly spiritual gifts. And like I said, every now and then there's just like a personal love necklace for either autism or just my husband giving me necklace, or my daughter who gave me the round red stone I have collected in there. I'm hoping to add something like right here, maybe put some thumbtacks and hang my regular necklaces here and just leave this for the spiritual, but just wanted to kind of show you my spiritual gift collection. I hope you like. It means everything to me. They're all blessed, and just the love that everyone gave them to me. And like I said, a lot of them I bought, like the ones with smells like roses, I bought myself. So there's some that I bought and some that family members gave to me, and my godparents and stuff like that. So hope you like my collection. So I just showed you my spiritual gift collection in my jewelry armoire, but I totally forgot that I had a few more jewelry pieces, but I keep them on my dresser in these jewelry boxes right here. So I wanted to show you them real quickly as well. There are 3 bracelets. This one's the multicolored stone bracelet, which I love the multicolored stone bracelets, or any jewelry piece that has those different color stones. It also reminds me of autism because of the different colors in autism that reflects like the rainbow, and pride, and all those different things that we love and support. And just the different color stones are just beautiful together. So I love it. On one side it has Jesus on the little coin piece, and then on the other side it has a cross. So it's really beautiful. It's stretchy, so it fits comfortably. You can see how it stretches there. Then I have this one, I believe I got from Mexico. Don't remember exactly where. I'm sure my husband's hometown. But it reminds me kind of Brazil because of the colors. I believe this is their flag colors or their sport team colors. I can't remember exactly, but I look at it and I think Brazil. Even though I don't know much about Brazil, just very little, but that's what comes to my attention when I see this color beading. But it has, I believe, Jesus or one of the saints on one side. Let me see if I could get it closer without it getting blurry. And then it has, I believe, the same saint on the other side. Oh my God. It's also stretchy, so it's really comfortable as well. Then we have this one. I also got this one from my husband's hometown. All 3 of these are from my husband's hometown. This one has a round plaque. It has the Virgin of Guadalupe, La Virgen de Guadalupe on both sides. It's a stone. It also stretches as well. It's just like a clear crystal stone. So very comfortable to wear, very beautiful, very meaningful as well. And I think I bought this one, but I think these 2 were gifted from my husband's family. And then we have the 2 little crosses that I have. This is a cross that my husband gave me last year for my Saint Day. And it was really beautiful. He got it from JCPenney's with the chain, but the chain was really thin. So it ultimately busted on me. And when it did, the cross fell in my hand. and it was blessed. I felt so protected when I had this on. I never took it off. There's a lot of jewelry that I never take off that I wear all the time and just clean in between times because I use it every day, all day. So I have to every now and then take it off and give it a cleaning. But this was definitely one that I never took off because I felt so protected. And I felt that protection when the chain broke and this fell into my hand. I felt like, oh my God, I would have been so devastated. I would have been so sad if I'd have lost the cross. The chain I can always replace, which I'm going to do, but the cross is what had so much meaningful to me because my husband gave it to me with so much love for my Saint Day last year. Look how beautiful it is. Oh my God, even on the other side. So that's one. This is one that my brother gave me before he passed away. Actually, this brother, my mother raised him, but he's really, or he was really my cousin. His mom and my mom were sisters. And his mom died when he was 3 months old in a river drowning. So my mother was only 14 years old, but she lived with her dad and she raised him. So it was her nephew. So she raised him from 3 months old. So he always called her mother. She always taught us that that was our brother. So we always said brother. But, you know, right before he died, there was a problem. Um, it's a long story. I don't really want to get into it. But he is really our cousin. Like I said, his mom and my mom were sisters. But we always considered him a brother. And he gave me this, like, maybe a few months before he passed away. He brought it from Puerto Rico. It was really beautiful. I love the green color. It came with a string chain. Look at the other side, how beautiful it is too. But it wasn't really strong. So again, I don't have the string anymore. It kind of either broke or was detaching. So I still have the cross. So I'm hoping to replace it with maybe like a silver chain and wear it every now and then. So that's pretty much the one thing that's left of him that I may hold dear. I don't even like to remember any of that whole family or story about us because, you know, what happened right before he died was a little too much. And it really broke everything for me. Broke everything. So, you know, but he's gone. He's passed away. May he rest in peace. And I know my mother would want me to continue to at least hold this near and dear to my heart. And I do. And then the fact that he brought it from Puerto Rico, which is really special. So, yeah, that's the story of that. And then I have these two rings that have the Our Father prayer. I don't know if you can see it. It used to be gold. The writing was gold, but because I wear it, the ring is actually sterling silver. It's really, really strong. The writing was in gold on one of these at least. But it's the Our Father prayer. And it's so beautiful. If you get a magnifying glass, I'm sure you could read it really good. It goes all the way around the prayer. This is another one that I got because I had that one. I found another one that I wanted a little bit thinner and a different size. So this one also has the Our Father prayer all the way around. So I usually wear this on my index fingers, on my thumbs. And they're very beautiful. These I bought myself. So they all have really beautiful spiritual meaning to me, and that's what matters. So yeah, so that's it for now. I at one time had a watch that had the Virgin's picture and Jesus on it. I got it from the San Jose flea market. It was so beautiful, and I don't know whatever happened to that watch. So I do want to eventually get a watch that has either a spiritual scripture, something about faith, something about God, a photo of God or the Virgin of Carmen, whatever I could get. I do want to at least get maybe one or two watches because I don't have anything spiritual when it comes to watches. And I have a really huge, beautiful watch collection. And that would ultimately complete my collection. So I'm going to look and see if I can find that. Like I said, I had one once before and it was beautiful and I loved it. And I don't even remember for the life of me whatever happened to it. But whatever I add on to my spiritual gift collection or my whole spiritual journey or life, I will definitely share it with you. So yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit the notification bell because it's the only way you get heads up on every time I upload a video, and give this video a thumbs up. So until my next video, take care.